So this week it was a continuation of the Cadman affair that dominated question period. In fact, today in today's Globe and Mail, today's Thursday, Lawrence Martin is saying that he had a conversation back in 2005 with James Moore, where James Moore had told him that there were various financial considerations involved in the decision being made by Chuck Cadman, and Lawrence Martin was left with the impression that the Conservatives, through what James Moore was saying, were looking to offer something to him more than just becoming a Conservative candidate. So the plot thickens there. There's a lot more details, and we still obviously have Donna Cadman and her family saying that an offer was made. We have the Prime Minister on tape saying it was his own words, that he did say there were financial considerations, and yet we have no more answers. So certainly we're hoping that a committee is going to look into it. At this point, it looks like Justice Committee will be the one looking into this issue, but serious questions remain. Also this week, and certainly a very big story today, is the whole notion that Ian Brody leaked this information that had such a huge impact in the United States around Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton's comments in Ohio about NAFTA, and that there was a political interference by the Canadian government in a U.S. race, and that started, there were two leaks, one from the embassy, but there was a first leak that now actually came from Ian Brody. So certainly questions today in question period are going to be around if the Prime Minister took this as seriously as he says he does, if its impact was so unfair to Barack Obama and that it was going to be investigated, does that include his own office? Because it appears this leak from Ian Brody was indeed, who's his chief of staff, came from his office, was the start of this whole sordid tale. So there's a pattern here, and I think whether or not you're looking at Alan Riddell or Jim Hart, or you're looking at this whole matter now with Obama and the Democratic primary, or you're looking at Chuck Cadman, they seem to want to interfere again and again in elections and be willing to do just about anything to interfere in elections or to gain power. We're also seeing it in the John Baird matter, and I'll be talking about that in another video